Okay, Yasha. Hey,
How are you?
what's going on?
Judge, I'm here on Mr. Tyrell, Ian Tyrell. He has the bond violation.
Come up, Mr. Terrell. I'm sending you now for a drug test, sir.
Sir.
And then if you ever miss another drug test, I'm going to put you in jail, no questions asked, and I'm going to make your bond probably double what your felony is. Do you understand?
Sir,
As it stands, I ordered you not to consume alcohol or any kind of dope. We're going to test you now. We'll see what it shows, if anything. And then you have other things to do?
Yes, Judge.
You want to, can you come back?
Yes.
Okay, take a seat for me, Mr. Trump. We're going to find out here shortly. Okay. What did you test positive for?
Sir.
Is that why you keep going? I hear you over there, man.
I stopped.
Really?
Sir, I have.
For you to test positive, that means you probably did it within the last 2 days.
Sir.
Okay. I don't believe you.
I did it. I stopped doing it probably about a little bit under a week ago, probably like 4 days ago.
Yeah, okay.
Like, just being honest, sir,
He
I'm not
admits that
trying-
he used, but he needs help, Judge.
I'm gonna give it to him.
I've been going into A meetings and stuff as well.
It's not working for you because you're still using. And I'm not gonna take you coming here and telling me that I've quit, I'm gonna stop. I told you that when you first got here. And that was the time when you start doing what you need to do. You now have shown me that you're incapable of stopping on your own. So I'm taking you in.
Sir.
Goes with you. No, you test positive for cocaine. You have an open felony case.
Judge, we can't put as a condition of his bond some sort of
I
treatment.
already did, Yasha.
Some help, at least, Judge.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him T-Raz as soon as we get him back in there. And if they say inpatient treatment, boom. But what's his last name again?
Tyrell.
That's right.
We can do the TRAS right now.
Yasha, if I don't take him into custody now, I'm telling him it's okay for him to do cocaine and that he's just gonna walk out of here. You think he'll ever stop? Really?
You can test him on Monday again.
He was out free and clear. He had the opportunity not to do it. He had the opportunity to clean himself. The only reason he's telling me now he wants to clean himself is because he's going in. That's the only reason, Yasha. Mr. Terrell, if you think that you're going to use cocaine and that you're going to walk out of here, it's just not going to happen. Goes with you.
Chance, please.
I already gave you a chance.
I'm a child, sir. I have just like one more
Then
chance.
if you're using cocaine out in the free world, you have no business having a child with you.
Do you think you could give me one more chance?
No, he goes with you. Sorry, Mr. Terrell. It's not gonna happen. Sorry. I can't let him go, man. I can't. I know, and I'm gonna give it to him now. You are Jasmine Bautista. Ms. Bautista, you're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with assault of a family member. You're also charged with terroristic threat of a family or household member. On both of those, you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews of the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you. Okay.
Officer conducted follow-up investigation at 1505 Serpentine Drive, San Jacinto City in Harris County, Texas. Officer traveled to the residence and observed approximately a couple bullet holes, and the complaining witness advised that on August 25th at approximately 1:40 a.m., a dark-colored Dodge vehicle opened fire on the residence. No injuries were sustained. Complainant 1 advised that her brother's wife, later identified as the defendant, had recently made threats against the family. The complainant advised that her brother, complainant 2, and defendant had a fight on August 18th that escalated into a physical altercation. The complainant and other family members tried to separate them, and the defendant threatened to kill the entire family. Defendant threatened to have her brothers come and shoot all of them. The complainant, the defendant's husband, told officers that during the argument on August 18th, the defendant attacked him. Complainant advised that this was when the defendant threatened to have her brothers shoot and kill the entire family. Complainant believed the threat and fears for his life and his family's safety. Officer was given a video of the incident showing the defendant grabbing onto the complainant's leg and yelling, "You're all going to die, bitch, you and your fucking kids."
That statement, "you're gonna die," say that last statement again.
"You're all going to die, bitch, you and your fucking kids."
Witness, which is,
I believe it was the defendant.
Zamaripa.
I believe. There's two complaining witnesses. There's the defendant's husband and then the defendant's husband's brother or sister, my apologies.
Okay, so
This is the moment the judge locks in. A positive drug test isn't a maybe. In court, that's objective evidence. When someone says they stopped a week ago, but the test says otherwise, credibility takes a major hit. And credibility is everything in bond decisions. Let me ask you, if you were the judge, would you believe words over lab results?
okay, tell me about the assault. There has to be some kind of,
Can I have a response when he's done with that, yeah?
absolutely.
Let me see if I can find the OR, Your Honor.
Sure. I have here, it says, on August 18th, 2024, the defendant, Jasmine Bautista, and the complainant were arguing and they were physically fighting. Raquel Zamaripa stated she saw the defendant scratching her brother. Raquel stated that she got involved to try to stop them from arguing and fighting, and that is when the defendant began screaming threats to her. The complainant and the other household members that she was going to have them all killed. The complainant statement, she believed the defendant could and would perform these threats.
Yes, Your Honor, there's that, and then when she grabbed the complainant's leg. So there's that first physical altercation where they had to intervene, as well as whenever she grabbed the complainant's leg.
Okay, so let me just read this to you so that you also get this. It says, affiant spoke.
And here's the legal philosophy in real time. The judge isn't just punishing, she's sending a message. If there's no consequence after a failed drug test while out on bond, what incentive is there to change? This is about accountability versus enabling. Tough love or too harsh? Drop your take in the comments.
Hit him and scratched him and bit him. Complainant stated a couple of his family or household members began to try to separate the defendant from him. As this was going on, the defendant screamed that she was going to have her brothers come to the residence and shoot all of them and that they were all going to die. Complainant stated the defendant also stated that she said they were all going to die, even their kids. Complainant stated that he took the threat seriously and was in fear of his family's life. And as of the date, his residence received gunshots on August 25th, 2024. He is in fear of his own serious imminent bodily injury. Complainant stated the defendant caused him and his family members to be in fear of their lives and serious imminent bodily injury. Complainant stated the defendant's assaults caused him pain and injuries. He showed photographs of his injuries from the night of August 18th, 2024. Affiant notes there were several fresh scratch marks on the complainant's back, chest, face, arm, and eye. Affiant also saw 3 fresh bite marks on the complainant. Complainant showed affiant of the incident where the defendant is holding on to the complainant's leg while she is sitting on the ground, and the complainant is trying to get away, and I heard her screaming, you're all going to die, fuck your kids. Affiant looked up defendant's driver's license number, yada, yada, compared it to the video, and positively identified the defendant as Jasmine Bautista.
Yes.
What do you got?
Your Honor, the very same day that this happened, she went to the hospital for her injuries that were caused during this incident. She filed an assault charge. I think it's one of those situations where they filed first. I have tons of pictures showing injuries all over her body. There were 6 people, family members of the defendant, that attacked my client at the house. They all attacked her, even the complaining witness on the assault here. Your Honor, if she grabbed her leg, I don't hear any statement that it caused her pain or anything to that degree that would make it a Class A misdemeanor. It seems
Here it
like it would have been
says-
appropriately filed as a Class C.
No, I mean, it says here, where does it says, where it is?
Your Honor, the RIP was also performed as well.
Okay,
And it says that the complainant called the police because the defendant was threatening her brothers that she would kill the complainant's family. And then the defendant was biting the complaining witness, scratching the complaining witness, hitting the complaining witness, and spit on the complaining witness's face.
That right there is the emotional turning point, the plea for one more chance. But in court, chances aren't unlimited, especially when public safety and a child are involved. Judges have to weigh rehabilitation against risk. And now watch the shift, because just as one case closes, another explosive family case begins. Different defendant, but the stakes just as high.
gunshots, any kind of drive-bys or anything like that, it's just not going to go well. You're the one that's going to end up going to jail. So just for now, cut ties, just go on. You have kids with this gentleman? Okay, it's wonderful. Just plenty of other fish in the sea. You know what I mean? Really, so many. Just please, there's a protective order in place. I would get to know it, because if you violate the protective order, the state they will file additional charges against you. And then it's really going to go sideways. So please, no contact, no weapons. Okay. The protective order extends to him and to Raquel Zamaripa as well. Do you have any questions? So one more thing you need to understand is that the protective order limits you from going within 200 feet of where they live or where they work. So understand that you can't go over there. Even if he calls you and goes, hey, come on over, let's talk it out. I love you to death. Come on. No, if you go, you're still in violation, even if he were to ask you to go over there. So just, if he calls you, don't answer. Calls from an unknown number, hang up the phone. If he texts you, don't reply. Just, that's it. Do you have any questions? You have a great lawyer there. She will take care of you. She's junkyard dog right there. She really. So listen to her. She'll take care of you. I will waive your appearance, but you have to stay in touch with Ms. Sims, and she'll tell you when you have to come back to court. If she tells me she can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. You will not get any more PR bonds. I don't care what's going on there. You pick up a new case, you violate conditions, I'm going to put you in jail. I'm going to make the bond 10 to 15,000. And if you don't have anyone to bond you out, you'll be stuck like Chuck. So be careful, man. Okay. So for now, I'm going to have you sign a reset. Then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box while we get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it, and then you'll be free to go. Okay. Thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor.